Snapshots of Diddy's hotel room from his arrest entered as evidence in trial. The prosecutors in the trial against Sean Diddy Combs have released photos taken from the scene of his New York City hotel room at the time of his arrest in September 2024. On Monday, May 19th, the dozens of pics in Diddy's room at the Park Hyatt Hotel were entered as evidence in his ongoing trial on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. They were snapped by federal agents and include bottles of baby oil and lubricant stashed in a bathroom and in plastic bags, as well as drugs and a fanny pack containing $9,000 in cash. Diddy has denied all criminal charges against him. One photo reveals two small Ziploc bags that contain a powdery pink substance. According to TMZ, law enforcement found the bags in an orange prescription bottle, and inside the baggies were pink solid material. The feds say one bag tested positive for ketamine and the other tested positive for MDMA and ketamine. Another snapshot shows a bottle of the medication clonazepam prescribed to Frank Blank, which was an alias that Diddy had used. The mogul's ex, Cassie, real name Cassandra Venture, said during earlier testimony, Diddy, 55, was taken into custody on September 16, 2024, in Manhattan after a grand jury indicted him amid his multiple sexual assault lawsuits and a federal investigation. In November 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit against him, alleging that he sexually and physically abused her during their relationship, which lasted off and on from 2007 to 2018. Diddy denied her claims, and the two settled out of court one day later. In May 2024, CNN published a surveillance video from 2016 that showed Diddy kicking and grabbing Cassie, now 38, in a hotel. The rapper later apologized in an Instagram video, saying, "My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry." Cassie took the stand for 3 days of court testimony last week. She described their relationship as marked by violence and alleged that Diddy would videotape her during sexual encounters for blackmail. She also detailed his alleged freak-offs, revealing that she would take drugs like weed, mushrooms, GHB, ketamine, and ecstasy to stay disconnected from the experience. She recalled that she choked while being urinated on by 2 male escorts who were allegedly found on Craigslist. When the defense cross-examined Cassie, they asked her questions about her relationship with Diddy as well as their alleged drug use. Attorney Anna Estevao asked her about texts she sent Diddy where she expressed her love for him as well as an apparent enjoyment of freak-offs. Asked about a message where she said she liked the parties, Cassie replied, "I would say that loving freak-offs were just words at that point." On Friday, May 16th, the prosecution called Department of Homeland Security Special Agent Yasin Binder to the stand. Binder was one of the officers who participated in the September 2024 raid on Diddy's hotel room. Binder said agents found 5 bottles of baby oil in the bathroom as well as lubricant stored in the bathtub, plus 2 bottles of lubricant in the nightstand. They also found a Louis Vuitton bag containing ketamine, MDMA, and a bottle of medication prescribed to the aforementioned Frank Black. A pink powdery substance law enforcement testified that one small bag discovered in Diddy's room tested positive for ketamine, while the other tested positive for MDMA and ketamine. Clonazepam. The medication was prescribed to Frank Black, Diddy's alleged alias. A wad of cash. agents found a fanny pack containing $9,000 in cash. Lubricant in a drawer. This photo was snapped by federal agents during a September 2024 raid in Diddy's hotel room at the Park Hyatt in Manhattan. Bottles of Johnson's baby oil were discovered in plastic bags. Federal agents discovered lubricant stored in the bathtub as well as in the nightstand.